Christmas, North Andover.
Merry Christmas from the police department and myself.
I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas and belated Happy Hanukkah.
And Happy Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year.
Some of my holiday memories goes back to Thompson School. When I was a child, I lived near Thompson School, and my parents, I just lived 3 houses away. And when I eventually moved back to North Andover, I also lived near the Thompson School, and my 3 children went there. So though they went to my old school, but now it's a great new school. But every time I go by there, I think of all the times my parents took me there and my brothers there, and when I took my own children there, and that's a great memory that I had.
We have a really beautiful, large Italian family, and my best memories are just everyone together with lots of food, and lots of gifts, and sharing time together.
Thinking about some of my favorite memories, holidays are always the greatest time. It was my mother's favorite time of year was Christmas with all the grandchildren, and there's so many fond memories of years gone by with my own children and hopefully in the near future my own grandchildren. But Merry Christmas to everybody, Happy Holidays, and have a great and safe Happy New Year.
I don't have one specifically, but it was really cool growing up because I was born and raised Jewish, but we got to celebrate Christmas as well. So when you're a kid, you get a lot more presents, or at least I did, but because the price tag isn't so much. So we'd get 8 presents for Hanukkah for the 8 days, and then we'd also get, presents for Christmas. So we were really lucky that way growing up. It was great. It was fun.
My favorite childhood memory is when I was a child, I decided that we all should sing Christmas carols on Christmas Eve. This was not a family tradition, but I really wanted it to be. I had seen it in movies. I thought it was a great idea. So I got all of my Christmas songs, my favorite holiday music that I liked, brought it downstairs, sat in the living room, invited my entire family to come around and join in and participate in singing Christmas carols. And it's now a family tradition. We do it every year, and it's a tradition that I started several years ago, and I'm very happy I did it because it's been great doing it every year, even as an adult now.
My favorite memory is going to Canada, like I said. When we were younger, it was automatic tradition. We would go, even in bad weather, we'd suck it up and go, and just getting up early and getting there for Christmas and seeing, the family and stuff. So that I do remember.
But my childhood memories going back so many years, being a multi-generational, going back so many years in the town of North Andover, that Christmas always brings bright memories and just good times. From my mother's side, the Wedge side, to my father's side, the Connolly side, and we've always found time for all of us to gather. And town looks festive with our festival committee and the tree lighting. It's what it's all about. It's homey, and I think we're setting great memories for our kids.
Childhood memory for us was, as we were younger, it was a great time for all my cousins to come to my house, along with my aunts and uncles, and we would just enjoy each other's time with each other's toys and gifts. For me as a kid, that was the most memorable time.
But when I was growing up, my favorite Christmas memories, there's really 2. The first was with my dad. We used to go, when he lived in Pennsylvania, out and actually chop down our tree, something that I think most families don't do anymore. And it was really fun to walk through all of these trees and decide which one was going to be ours. And then the real fun began as Dad tried to get underneath the tree and actually saw it down himself, which was always a little interesting. And then once we got the tree, we had to trek it back as a family to the car. It seems a little easier to go to the lot and buy the tree, but it was such a great way to begin the Christmas season. And then the second was actually with my mom. We would go every year out to my grandparents' house in California for Christmas. And I just remember the excitement of going out there. And one year, my grandfather, there were a ton of us cousins. And one year, I'm dating myself on this, he bought every one of us a Cabbage Patch Kid. And I have to tell you, that was the highlight of my Christmas memory, because that was the year that no matter what you did, you could not get a Cabbage Patch Kid. But somehow my grandfather pulled every string he had and got all of his grandkids a Cabbage Patch Kid. Rephrase, he got his granddaughters a Cabbage Patch Kid. He gave the grandsons a little money.
Holiday memories, best memories are Christmas Eves and going to everybody's different houses and lots of family and friends. And my parents were married on Christmas Day, so that was a wonderful memory for them. And that's it. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all.